Hey guys, and welcome back to Gold Rush, where we still have our lights on. Bad move, man, bad move. Rookie mistake. Right, let's get back to doing some digging. Game's still working very unlaggy, I see. Fantastic. Glad to see that going on with us. It's not like I wanted to be able to fucking dig some pea dirt without a bit of lag. Alright. 9:46, 9 AM. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, people are like, oh, I think it might be because you're, like, sometimes you use the side of the digger to scrape out some of the pea dirt, but no, that doesn't even fucking do it either. Wow, this is incredibly loud in my ears. I don't know if it's just straight up loud. It feels straight up loud. Let's sound. It's 69%. Let's change it down to, let's go ahead, even 50. A cool 50. Oh, there we go. That's a bit nicer. It's a bit quieter, more quietish. 88%. Oh, that was poor show, man. Poor show. I like that it just doesn't spill out. It only comes out if you've got the back tilted. Are we still going? Yeah, we are. Nice. Alright, let's reverse up. What percentage are we at on those mats down there? 66%. Alright. Well, we're going to see how long this takes us to do it, and then we'll see. That's right, that was my plan all along. See how long this takes to fill up the wash plant, and then we see how long. We see how long it takes to use the front loader. Oh, you see that? Right. Oh my god, really? Can I just... I've obviously stuck the parking brake on. Someone actually come up with a good idea about using like a bucket or something. Oh no, no. I'm now in a hole that I've made. It's just not good. Alright, we can get out anyway. Luckily I done a half-hour's job of the other side and didn't like dig it down to a sheer cliff face. Alright. Okay, let's get right in there. Okay, sweet. I mean, we're getting there, slowly but surely. We're definitely digging a fucking hole. So some people actually suggested going to the other claim, and I've decided I'm going to go to the other claim when I have fully exhausted what I can do at this claim. So I want to do all the testing with the different styles of mining. Reason being that I want to be able to know what the best way to mine is when I start opening up a new claim. Because there's no point in me mining on a new claim and using inferior methods. So find out what the quickest method is and use that on the new claim. Because that's how you make the big bucks. We do this through empirical testing. So unfortunately it's going to take a couple of cleanouts to find that out, but I mean, that's what you got to do. You got to sacrifice. I mean, that's one of the things that you don't really get to do in real life. Because unfortunately, like, there's a lot of money that goes into this type of thing. So, I don't know, it's one of those things. Well, personally, if this was real life, then I'd be hiring someone to jump in this dump truck and take it back and forth. And then what you do is you'd have two trucks, so that while this one's driving back and forth, so while this one's driving this way, you would have another truck that was stationed getting filled up at the other section. Although in fairness, you would probably have, the way you'd probably do it is have the excavator mining into a pile, have the front loader, have someone else in the front loader, so have someone constantly mining with the excavator into a pile, have someone else in the front loader loading up the truck from the pile that the excavator's mining into, and then you would move the truck with, like, the person who was in the front loader would ditch a front loader and move the truck. Alright. There we are. But it all involves having an extra person, and we can't get an extra person because the devs have decided that they ain't doing multiplayer, or at least for the time being. I don't know. I can imagine if this game really took off, then you'd see a lot of them doing multiplayer, but meh. I actually came across a massive channel, well, I say a massive channel, a couple million sub channel, playing this the other day. I was like, it's strange, because it's not a game that I would imagine most channels playing. And it's like, it was some of those channels that play games like Tabs and stuff like that, if you can really call it a game, which is totally accurate battle simulator and those style of games where basically, I don't know, it's like an interactive comic book thing where you basically just shove a load of, it's a very rudimentary Total War style engine where you just shove a load of people and tell them to attack each other, and those channels were playing this, and I was like, that's a very strange way to be going, and I really didn't understand it. I was like, why? I was like, it's fucking Gold Rush, man. You're digging holes and it's like everything else that you play is like ADHD garbage. Not throwing any shade, I mean, like, different strokes for different folks, but yeah, I didn't understand it. It's like, I understand if that's like, I understand that their audiences are into like totally accurate battle simulator and all that jazz, but it was confusing. It was just, it came up on my timeline. I was like, actually no, it was my sidebar. I came up on my sidebar when I was responding to comments, and I was like, oh nice, someone else is playing it. I was like, I've never seen this person before. Checked their channel and it was like 2 million subs or something. I was like, jeez. So I was like, oh, I wonder what else they play. I wonder if they play the same type of stuff that I did. No, they don't. Like I say, they play things like totally accurate battle simulator. Oh my god, my brain's just not functioning. Right, turn it on, or I can bring it off. Yeah, just I was like, what? That's that's a weird change of direction for your old audience there, mate. I don't know, I suppose many people have weird weird directions that they go with their YouTube channel. I mean, I play a lot of like strategy simulation type things, and then I'll play like the latest AAA game that comes out, and I don't know. I enjoy AAA. It's just I find it weird. It's totally, to me personally, it's totally different. Like having those types of ADHD games. At least that's what I call them, ADHD games, where it's not so much just the games, it's just the entire style of the channels, where it's like everything's high energy and fucking explosions and webcams spinning round and fucking all sorts. It's like you take a channel like that, and then you give them a game like Gold Rush, and it's like, what? You what, mate? Yeah, this I just didn't understand. I was like, that's weird. I don't. Maybe I'm missing something. But like, I don't know. Or maybe it's literally just the fact that Gold Rush was their guilty pleasure. They were like, oh, I'm gonna play this game because I enjoyed the TV show or something. Don't know. Weird. It's mainly weird because I've seen a few channels now that were like that guy that I looked at. It's like that's his audience, and yet they're playing Gold Rush. It's like weird, man. It's just odd. It's just odd. Oh, the reason I got into that is because hopefully, and that's what I thought when I seen it. I was like, oh, well, hopefully this brings like a bit of a bigger audience towards the game, so that we can see a bit more money going into the devs' pockets to facilitate more additions to the game, because I do enjoy the game and I would like to see it continue to grow and expand, and for us to get more vehicles, more mining techniques, and ultimately get to the point where multiplayer might be an option. I feel like I'm beating a dead horse, and I know there's actually some people in the Gold Rush community who are really sick of people asking about multiplayer. It's like, there's a reason that people keep asking about multiplayer. It's because the game would be fucking awesome with multiplayer. Like, it's not because they're whiny little bitches that have to play games with their friends. I mean, if anything, like, for me, it's an absolute hassle to play anything multiplayer, because most games I play, I record. I say most games because, oh, I done a video on that mobile game I was talking about the other day. I don't know how well it was received though. I can't quite remember. I didn't really check. But yeah, I say most games because like I play mobile games that I don't record. But I think that's literally it. Oh, I play FIFA. I play FIFA. Basically when I'm sitting in the living room waiting on Susie to finish editing, I sit and play FIFA on her PlayStation, and that's literally it. And why did I not record FIFA? Because you guys wouldn't watch it. It's simple as that. I don't feel like I've got an audience that would watch me play a sports game. So yeah, I'm going through the journey on FIFA 17, playing the story mode. Why? Because I'm a sucker for RPGs, and it is literally just an RPG story mode. How are we doing anyway? Are we actually 100% right now? Oh fuck, we are. Oh fuck, I just... No, I'm wasting pay dirt! Oh, quickly, quickly, quickly. Turn it off, turn it off. Emergency stop! Oh my god. Oh my god, mouse. There we go. Woo! Totally just wasted pay dirt there. Oh my god, using a controller to do this stuff's a fucking nightmare. Yeah, that's way faster than it used to be, because these were at like 40 odd % before. That's nuts. Right, I need to fill them up. Yeah, that seems like it was a lot faster than it was before. Strange. Hopefully I didn't lose too much pay dirt. Watch it turn out that I'm just like in this epic location for it. There's a fucking tree coming through my truck. Ugh, I'll lose my bucket downstream now. Alright. Schloop. Okay, that bucket's gone. These people needed it. Right. Oh my god, grab it! Yeah, it's interesting the people I've seen play this game that I never in a million years expected to see play this game. And they've just been watching me and they're like, you know what? Should just play it. Must be fucking good. Yeah, it's like interesting. It's even, I even know that there's some people who have been playing the game who, for fuck's sake, who literally don't know anything about it, who don't know anything about the TV show, which is weird. It's like, maybe they just found out about the game through watching others, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's because I'm such a, like, I'm a fucking massive dork fan of the TV show, to be honest. So it's triggering me that this engine's still going on. In other news, there was a mass shooting in Texas today, so that's fun. Let's not get started talking about guns and guns laws and stuff like that, because I'm just going to annoy people. And I mean, I come to annoy people, like, people come to my channel to get annoyed, I understand that, but maybe not this time. It's just, it's one of those things, it's like, the conversation's been had so many times that there's not much that you can really say about it. For example, I'm not gonna say anything about it, but I mean, oh, let's fucking say something. It's always the same, isn't it? I don't know. It's like people say all the time, like, oh my god, what's it going to take for there to be, for people to stop having guns in the US? And it's like, well, to be honest, literally any atrocity you could possibly think of has already happened in the US. Like, the worst thing that you could possibly think of happening has happened, and they still have guns, so the answer to your question is literally fucking nothing. There's nothing that can happen that will stop Americans having guns. So it's like, eh, conversation's fucking pointless. It gets to the point where whenever there's an atrocity like this that happens in the States, I always think to myself, I was like, oh great, here's another excuse for people in non-third world countries to tell the Americans that they shouldn't have fucking guns. And it's like, it's just, I don't know, it's just frustrating. It's frustrating. I just hate seeing people die for something like that. I understand that you guys like your guns, but come on. But I don't know. I spoke about it on Twitter, and I was like, come on now, like serious. And the only thing that I got back was like, oh well, the Indians lost their guns and they were forced to hand in their guns and then they got slaughtered. It's like, yeah, because your fucking government's gonna slaughter yous all after yous hand in your guns. That's what's gonna. It's like, oh come on, man, your excuses are poor. I don't know. It's like, it's fucking 2017. Come on. It's like, I don't know, man. Maybe it's because I'm not part of that culture that I just don't understand it, but it's like, I don't need guns to make me feel like a man. Like, I just don't. But whatever. On that bombshell, fuck it. I says I wasn't going to talk about it, and then what did I do? I talked about it. But regardless, we're going to call it an episode there, guys. So as always, thanks a lot for watching. I've been Steejo, you've been awesome, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.